don't say we avoid bathing, but we bathe very rarely.
Oh my god, I'm so happy that you're talking about this.
Yeah.
She didn't have a bath for like 5 months of her life.
Yeah, like we didn't bathe her for the first whole part of her childhood. And
I
like,
don't wash my hands.
Oh, I was gonna say that too.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm done hiding it.
Why do girls have to wash it? We don't touch nothing.
We don't even touch nothing.
I get when you take a shit, wash. Like if I'm in a public restroom and there's people in the stalls, I will even after I pee go to the sink, wash the water, like pretend.
Run the water, pretend I'm washing my hands.
I remember being told that I didn't need to shower today because we had swam at the lake. I remember being told that shampoo is fine because it runs down, it washes everything.
I don't wipe my ass, so I do get yeast infections more often than most people. I stopped wiping my ass back in 2020 when COVID happened.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day.
Washcloth. No washcloth.
Washcloth.
Oh no.
I think it's it's just different.
You wash your legs in the shower? No.
No.
I do it if I have like plans.
Legs, bro. I wash my whole body.
Yes, and yes. What kind of question is that? You have to. So why your legs specific?
Because I find in the white English culture, people say there's no need.
They don't wash their legs?
No.
The only thing as a man that you pay special attention to is this area and the little armpits, and that's...
Do you use the washcloth? No, me either. I think disgusting. Am I scrubbing my body with a washcloth? Yeah. Absolutely not.
You lather up your hands and then use your hands.
Washcloths are for poor people.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I only have one friend use washcloths, and when she would stay with me, she'd say, "Can I have a washcloth?" And I said, "I don't have washcloth.
Yeah.
There's no washcloth. Use your hand, dummy."
I really do remember the first time I crashed at a poor friend's house, and then...
Hi amazing people, hope you're doing fine. Welcome to this beautiful channel and thank you so much for clicking to today's episode. If it's your first time coming across my videos, my name is Milka. So today I'll be talking about a very interesting topic I've come across at TikTok. It's kind of way also sounding funny that white people are less hygienic. I've come across some videos of the white people saying that a certain lady said that she showers twice a week, and she is a lady and she showers twice a week. Another guy was done an interview and he said that he was asked, "What do you use to shower?" He said, "I use my hands." Like literally, how do you use your hands to scrub your body to remove the dead skin? It's sounding weird. They are claiming that they were raised in an environment that they were told even once you go to a swimming pool, you don't need to shower again. That is kind of enough for you for that day. And it's sounding weird as well as it's funny, or is it normal to them? Because for me, I find it crazy. More so for the ladies, how do you not shower daily? How do you skip showering for a couple of almost 3 days? A lady claimed that they have deodorants which last for 72 hours. But I think even though you have the deodorants lasting for those 72 hours, it's still necessary for you to freshen up, for you to at least be even active. For me, I don't know why it's like that, but I think hygienic is cultural. You can tell me what you think in the comment section. I've researched some clips of people talking about this issue, even the whites themselves, talking about how their hygienic strategy looks like. So I'd like you to watch these clips. But before you watch the clips, it's my humble request, if it's your first time coming across my videos, you can consider supporting my channel by just subscribing, and also tell me what you think in the comment section. Let's watch the clips, then I'll come back with my commentary.
Hygiene is cultural, and I would love to understand the disdain that some white people have for cleanliness.
Decision to stop washing my hands. I think when I was in college. I don't really trust people that wash their hands because, well, one, I don't think it does anything. No.
And how they speak openly about not being clean.
Shampoo on your hair, and then not touch your legs. Don't touch your legs at all when washing. I've washed my legs. I think I've ever washed my legs. A lot of people saying, well, that means you don't wash your feet then. I was like, well, no, of course I don't wash my feet. Who washes their feet?
I sometimes wash my feet and I sometimes don't wash my feet.
Unless you're a crane or a flamingo, how the hell, particularly if you're a taller person, how do you pick your foot up to wash it?
Every time I make a video, I'm discovering new facets of why some people are less cleanly than others.
We use clinical strength deodorant, so you don't need to reapply during the day, ever. In fact, if you don't take a shower the next day, you're still covered. We also share razors and we also share loofahs. Mind blown that all of you people out there are getting different loofahs, different towels, different body washes.
I have never in my life ever considered sharing hygiene products with my siblings. I have 5 brothers, or my dad, or my mom. We don't share things like toothbrushes, deodorant, loofahs.
With their dog? No, you can't do that. But like,
and when you get into the history of hygiene and how different cultures are hygienic around the world, I think white people don't even realize that they're less hygienic than other people.
Often do you wash your sheets and towels?
I like never wash my towels. Just always forget. By the way, when I say never, I mean like once a month or
How many times do you use the same towel?
the whole time. I only have 2 towels.
Because you'll be hard pressed to find a black person, a Latino person, a Native person, a person from South America come online, say, "Oh, I don't bathe my kids. Oh, I don't change my towels. Oh yeah, we swim in the lake. We swim in the pool now. That's bathing." That's not true.
I don't know. All my friends like don't wash their feet.
Yeah, it's
but,
pretty
like,
common.
I feel like it is. I don't.
All right, do you wash your feet or do you not?
Okay, no. Clarify it.
All right.
Do you like do you scrub your feet with like either a loofah, your hands, a washcloth, or when you're washing your body, do you just let the water and soap run on your?
All in all, hygiene is 100% cultural. And if you're offended by any of these videos, you can't be offended by me. You have to be offended by the words that are coming out of the mouths of your fellow Caucasian brethren.
Soap when you have a shower. Like when you have a shower,
Yeah.
I put soap in my bits, in my underarms, and that's all.
True.
My upper back has never been washed with soap.
You guys are the ones coming online offering up information about how you don't shower and how you're trying to normalize these practices. It's not normal to let your dog drink from the same cup as you and then let your dog tongue your mouth. It's not.
Yeah, that good? Yeah, that good?
Not normal to not put soap on your body and then boast about it. I don't know. All in all, what I'm saying is hygiene is cultural. That you can take that definition and run with it because it is. Every culture has different practices in how we bathe and shower. And for white people, it is apparently cultural for you to come online and share your disdain for hygiene. Hygiene is cultural, a topic that I have covered on this app for a better part of 2 years.
I've never washed my legs or my feet ever.
There's enough empirical data and evidence that we have collected in our own lives and video proof of you guys sharing that online. But there's
I don't say we avoid bathing, but we bathe very rarely.
a man that came on here and said that he thinks black people smell aggressively too much like soap and it bothers his nose. And I find that very funny from a group of people who are contemplating whether or not they should wash their legs.
I'm not black. I'm not gonna wash my legs and feet. I think using a washcloth is for poor people. But
A group of people who say that feet are self-cleaning and they don't know if they can pick up their feet in the shower to clean them.
No, I don't wash my legs in the shower. No, I don't wash my feet in the shower. Feet are self-cleaning.
Obviously, who the washes your legs, or what kind of psychopath washes your feet? Travis, don't act like you wash your feet.
I'm not washing my feet.
Don't even touch my feet. Why the fuck would I wash my feet?
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
People who don't wash their towels or their sheets monthly, bi-monthly, tri-monthly, even once a season.
Some guys use bar soap. Some guys use body wash. Some guys have to have a rag, like one of those little square rags.
Yeah.
And somebody like Nate will be like, you old pink asses.
White?
I'll use
whites.
You're not clean because the whites don't use a little rag.
How are you cleaning your ass, bro?
With the bar of soap.
Who think that using apparatuses like washcloths are only for poor black people.
I was just informed that there are people who use washcloths in the shower. As a grown adult, are you serious? This can't be real. You're telling me that you are going to use a bacteria-infested cloth rather than just using your hands?
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day.
Washcloth?
No washcloth. Washcloth?
Oh, no.
I think it's it's just different.
All hands, huh? All hands.
There's a barrage of things that I have discovered over the years in terms of white cleanliness versus black and brown cleanliness and how that's different across the.
I had no idea this was weird, but my husband and I share a toothbrush. Like, we don't have our own toothbrushes. We have a shower toothbrush and we have a counter toothbrush.
Board, no matter where I'm at in the world, and no matter the socioeconomic status, black people tend to be cleaner on average than white people and Europeans. Discovering things like 72-hour deodorant being there because people are wearing it and not showering.
This is probably the biggest cliche about French people. We don't wear deodorant. We don't shower. We stink. Of course, we use deodorant. We even have deodorant that goes up to 72 hours. Then we don't have to shower every day. It makes sense.
Or that a lot of Europeans don't shower, or if they do shower, they wear the same clothes all week. Or some families are not washing their kids because they don't think kids get dirty.
My children probably bathe maybe once a week. It's once a week, you know, like now they swim. We have a pool and they swim in the summer, so I guess we call that bathing.
And they're sharing toothpaste and toothbrushes and loofahs. The list goes on. But if your problem with black people is that we smell aggressively like soap, you have a lot of other things you need to be focusing on for you and your culture and your people, and why when it rains, y'all smell like that. Peace out.
I never knew why white people had a certain smell about them until TikTok brought it to light. Y'all don't be taking baths. This whole time, I'm wondering why white people smell like some kind of wet dog, some kind of moldy clothes. And it's because y'all was not bathing. Y'all was bathing every couple of days, every couple of weeks. That's gross. In the black household, it's mandatory that you take a bath every day because cleanliness is next to godliness. And it's mandatory that you use a rag. If you're not using a rag, you're not scrubbing that dirt off. You still dirty. You go out and about throughout the day sweating, hugging, touching people, sitting down in all these different environments, and all that stuff is your skin is just absorbing all that stuff. And then you mean to tell me that you're not finna bathe all that stuff that you encountered? You're not finna bathe that off? Yeah, that's nasty. That's really disgusting.
Why do so many white people get on podcasts, get on TikTok, and talk about how their children don't bathe or how they don't bathe? I feel like there's something to discuss here about whiteness and how it is viewed as clean and pure and better and primary and default. And really the history goes to show that white people have always been disgusting. Indigenous people, African people, they were bathing, and they many of them noted that the first sign of Europeans was their stench, that they were just putrid. And I do think a lot of the reason why people of color in America are so clean, smell so good, have to have their hair done, have to have their makeup done, is because of upward mobility, because the standard for them is so much higher than it is for white people. Like, white women can just walk into Target with a messy bun and sweatpants, and it's like, oh, look at her, like, she could be a multi-millionaire, her husband could be an entrepreneur, yet a black woman is not afforded that same luxury. So I really feel like white women are just rubbing that level of privilege in when they go on podcasts or come on TikTok and talk about how their kids don't bathe. Like, that is disgusting. I'm sorry. I grew up taking a bath every single night. My parents brushed my hair every single night, brushed my hair every single morning. It wasn't that big of a deal. When I got older, I was given deodorant and face wash, and that, like, I have actually been showering twice a day, often, like, especially in the summer, morning and night showers, especially if I'm pregnant. Sometimes I would shower 3 times a day. Like, wash yourself. My sons do not go to bed unless they're clean. I don't want their dirty bodies in their bed, and then every time they get into bed, it's dirty from the day. That's just my own opinion, but I do think that the larger discussion here about whiteness and why white people love to bring it up, love to talk about it. It's like they know somewhere that they are given the power to not have to bathe their kids and still be given so many privileges.
I want to talk about 2 things. The first being white people hygiene, where I think growing up in a white household and not really being parented per se in the realm of taking care of yourself, taking care of your hair, taking care of your skin, washing your body, brushing your teeth, it was never really taught. It was kind of just you just observe what everybody else is doing, you just play along, rather than learning the logistics and actually proper methods to cleaning. And recently I replaced my plastic loofah for an African net sponge that I saw here on TikTok. I'll tag the place because absolutely amazing. Because I am somebody who gets oversensitive really quickly, where a loofah or something that's too exfoliating all the time kind of just like makes me itchy, makes me irritated. It just like gets me like overwhelmed. And so I was really hesitant about the African net sponge, but I just used it, like got out of the shower. Thank God it's like getting to be summer, so it's easier to like put on lotion and just like lube up and like chill after the shower. But highly recommend, like literally insane at like how clean I feel. I think that just like the jokes of like letting the water like trickle down on your legs, like blah blah blah, like it was really nice to have something like exfoliating but like wasn't too exfoliating, but whatever. And the second thing being like reparenting yourself and like being easy on yourself about like I'm somebody who worries about like hyperconsumption and like obviously capitalism and like just like landfills and like that's just like in the forefront of my mind all of the time. And so it's just like, oh, like I have a loofah, like should I even like buy a new one? Like that's kind of like a waste of money, like I don't really need it. And I was like, fuck it, like it's something that I use every day, like let's just like let's try it out. And I'm obsessed. And like another thing, like we recently got like glass straws. And before, like, I was never, like, a straw person, being like, oh, like, you don't really need a straw. Like, it's just, like, for the, whatever, like, the look. Like, we can get it for, like, our teas and our matchas. But we found them and, like, manifested things, like, we're placing in our kitchen. But where glass straws were one of them. We found them, like, in this, like, warehouse thing in Berkeley. But, like, got them home, washed them, whatever. Like, I thought I drank a lot of water. But, like, with these straws, I've literally been downing, like, 3 of these a day. And it's just, like, water with hibiscus tea and, like, sea salt. But just, like, crazy how when you go easy on yourself and, like, trying to be the best and, like, not over-consuming, like, not buying, like, junk and, like, trying to, like, narrow down, like, what you actually want in life and, like, what will actually benefit you and, like, make your life easier. And it's just, like, softening into that, where I think, like, growing up in a household that, like, that wasn't really prioritized or it wasn't really, like, I don't know, just, like, cultivated in a way of, like, oh, like, what actually do you like? Or is it just, like, oh, we're just all going with the flow? And so this is my recommendation, to get an African net sponge and, I don't know, be easy on yourself.
I found myself on Black TikTok recently. I don't know how I got there, okay? But I just have a message to my fellow white people. Hey guys, we're so stinky. We are so smelly, you know? We are just so smelly. And I think here's what I've pulled, okay? All right. I feel as if, first of all, a washcloth. It's so cheap. It's so cheap. It's so handy. Yeah, it is. And it can, fun fact, it goes in the washing machine so you don't need to keep buying. Anyway, you know it's not working, and here's what I'm hearing. Here's what I'm hearing is happening. A little soap. A little. All done. Hey guys, your body's bigger than that. You know, when I'm coughing because I just ripped a crazy dab, my kneecaps sweat. You know? My kneecaps are sweating. And you know what? I'm walking in my stinky, smelly feet all the time. I'm standing in water. Hey girl, that's not good enough. Hey girl, that's not good enough. The water's hitting my butt cheeks. Hey sister, that's not good enough. I know that I have 25% male audience. They're creeping, you know? And I know that I got some white men here, okay? Hey guys, it can always be better. And here's the thing, I have a feeling that the reason why white people are so stinky smelly is it's like a white supremacy thing. And don't. It's because I think that it's like whiteness is cleanliness, is purity. I'm clean. No, we're not. We're not. Do you know what a dry brush is? Hi. Do you know what a dry brush is? What's that? I'm no pony. You, please. Oh, anyway. Dry brush, I'm serious, guys. I'm actually serious. A dry brush, we use it before the shower. Okay? Little gentle strokes. My skin, it's too sensitive. It's too pure and sensitive. No. That's because it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're exfoliating for the first time, okay? Some gentle strokes. You're gonna see flakes are gonna be flying like fireworks, sister. And that's okay. That's okay. I grew up with my friends being like, oh my God, I'm ashy, I need lotion. And here's me, I'm saying, that never happens to me, so I guess I never need to meet a friend named Lotion. Is what I say. Nope. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna get the biggest bottle of lotion and you're just gonna keep it around. And then you're just gonna pump that baby whenever. But you know what you're gonna do after you shower you're gonna lotion up. The same thing that you're doing to your face, you're doing it to your whole body, girl. And that dry brushing's gonna be, oh! And then you go in the shower, you get those gloves on. I know they're scary, but it's so easy, so cheap. And you're just gonna exfoliate and grab your washcloth and wash. I'm so serious, guys. I'm so serious. I sit next to the smelliest white kid. And I just, like, my parents never taught me this. I had to learn this from Black TikTok. I'm serious, and this is a problem. Y'all, it's a problem. Clean your ass. Okay, bye.
As a white woman on Black TikTok and as a white woman who has visited, I think I'm at like 20 countries at this point, the whole concept that white Americans are not as cleanly as maybe other races or other cultures, it is true. Now,
she's tiptoeing around that whole subject. We don't see where this is going.
Before all the white people come for me, obviously this is not the case for every single white person. It doesn't even have to be the case for you. But as someone who has friends of all races and has lived in and visited numerous different cultures, like, white Americans have a very unique concept of cleanliness. Just to give an example, I ran into my neighbor today and I was like, oh my God, I love you wearing a hat. She just looks so cute with a hat. And she was like, oh yeah, I threw it on because I didn't feel like showering the last few days.
Ugh. Ugh. Is that because you don't live with nobody? I can't even say it's not because y'all don't live with anybody. Yo, I'm going to be honest with you, and shout out to my snow bunnies and the snow hares. I remember when I was in corporate America and we used to have to do these potlucks, I wouldn't even eat nobody's food. I would just be indiscriminate because I just didn't trust anybody. And obviously in corporate America, especially in banking, you're going to see the majority white people. We had several Indians, Asians. I don't really know about what y'all got going on as far as y'all cleanliness with the Asian culture and all of that type of stuff. The fact of the matter is, between the cat hair and loving dogs and licking them in their mouth and all of this other stuff and whatever it is that y'all got going on, and seeing y'all in Walmart with y'all pajamas dragging at the bottom of y'all feet, and then y'all go home and get into bed and y'all feel comfortable with saying, oh my God, I didn't wash my hair in so long, or y'all only take one shower every 2 or 3 days. That is wild to me. That is absolutely wild to me. I've always been taught that cleanliness is next to godliness, and I don't know where that concept came from because I don't think that's in the Bible, but it just made sense to me. I don't understand why y'all got such an adverse, why do y'all don't like soap and water? Like, what is that? It don't take you but 15, 20 minutes to make sure that you get in the shower and wash your butt, and make sure that you use a different rag and different soap for different parts and all of that stuff. And that's not, like she said in the very beginning, that's not to say that this is all white people, but man, I'm telling you, I've heard so many different stories, and y'all think it's cute and y'all giggle around and stuff like that, and then y'all be smelling like, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Real talk.
First of all, human beings aren't meant to wash up. Haha, look at that. See? Ooh, my eyeball's dirty. Aren't meant to wash up every single day their whole bodies. They're just not. That's how people get ashy. That's how people damage their skin.
Do white people fight a shower? I'm not understanding. What's the point in fighting soap and water? You'd rather have dry skin than get diseases like the bubonic plague, scurvy. I mean, you guys literally came over to America dirty as fuck. You definitely need to be washing your ass. Online proudly talking about how you don't use a wash rag, talking about how you don't really take care of your hygiene, your hair, things of that nature. Proudly. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And at least wash your ass. And the thing is like, there probably are people who take time off from, washing their ass or something like that. To be out here proudly talking about it is weird as fuck. It is weird as hell. You know what I mean? Especially if you outside working in any field, you're sweating, you got dirt everywhere. Yes, you need to be washing your ass. I don't understand it. And it's always white people online just specifically talking about how they don't take care of themselves. That shit doesn't make any sense.
Wow, guys, what a week it has been to be a white woman trying to live her truth, being just absolutely attacked on the internet. But I feel it's important I come on here and I share a bit more about why I am not a capital R racist. The way public schooling is these days, a lot of people probably don't know. People that look like me with proclivity for having been born with white parents, we're not stinky. We don't stink. We just kind of wake up like this. Showers, it's kind of a like, if I'm up to it, if I feel like it, if I, don't have a gala to be at today, or if I don't have lunch plans with a friend I pretend to like, yeah, I'll take a shower. Otherwise, I don't need to shower, and that's not my fault. Just because I was brave enough to bring up the thing we all were thinking and we all knew, don't attack the messenger, first off. Then in a moment of weakness, I came on and I tried to justify by saying, well, no, it's not only because I'm white that I only have to shower twice a week. I'm actually suffering from mental illness. That's not true. I said that because I was afraid that everyone was mad at me. I don't shower because I don't have to because of the way I was born. I'm sorry. Look at this. It's just not my fault. And now I want to move on to some other notes that I've gotten, some questions. What about if you took a washcloth and rubbed your skin with soap or whatever? But here's the thing, and I think you know this, but I'm gonna remind you all as a hygiene historian. We're not allowed to touch washcloths unless you are a domestic worker. Washcloths are only allowed to be touched by people who clean homes, and that's obviously not ever gonna be me. So no can do. Okay, so just having light skin means that you don't need to shower. What about teeth? Those are white. And here's a fun fact that you might not know about. You don't have to be cleaning your teeth in that 6-month period between when you visit your dentist. And those dental meetings, that's only for your gums because they're pink. It's all a scam. I just wanted to come on here and say, I am absolutely not a racist. I'm a realist. Thank you for showering me with love and light. And I hope that everyone's weekend is filled with galas and frenemies. Okay. Bye.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the clips. So you've gotten to hear certain lady says that my kids maybe shower once in a week. It's in the name of maybe, so that means that some weeks they even skip. How, I guess, all this issue is connected with how the white people were raised, because telling somebody that once you go into a swimming pool you don't deserve to shower again, that's crazy. So the concept they grew up with. And a certain lady says that that was she was told when she was growing up, but she later integrated or she later got into contact with other people, with other communities, where she came to learn some other concepts, some hygienic new concepts, and that has basically helped her. So a certain white lady says that they don't wash their hands even in restaurants. How do you, they say that they claim that they touch nothing, but I believe germs are all over. Even though you're not touching anything, germs are all over. It's for your hygiene or for your health purposes, it's recommended to always wash your hands before taking meals. So I don't know why this concept of the white people is coming up on TikTok. You can tell me what you think about this concept. It's kind of way it sounds funny as well, but I believe hygiene is cultural. The way that these people were brought up is what kind of affecting them today, is what affecting their hygiene or their hygiene strategies. Them not being so much concerned about the hygiene, it's because of how they were raised by their parents. But I guess interaction with other people, integrating with new communities, with new people from different communities, helps people to learn a lot of information which they never knew. So according to what I think, the way that they were brought up is what is affecting them today, saying that I shower once in a week. My kids maybe shower once in a week, saying that. So sometimes they even skip for even that 1 week. They skip for a couple of weeks. It's weird as well to address it. But you can tell me what you think in the comment section. For me, I find it's funny as well. But not all white people are less hygienic. Some white people are actually very keen or concerned with their hygiene practices on to maintain their outlooks and smell as well. A certain guy said that black people smell very, very nice, which is a good view, and thank you for that as well. So you can tell me what you think in the comment section. That's what I have to say about this episode. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. If it's your first time coming across my videos, it's a humble request. You can consider supporting my channel by just subscribing. And if you have liked the video, you can consider giving it as well a thumbs up. So thank you so much. Let's meet on the next episode. Bye.